I told Maureen and Lisa my story, which I probably haven't told anyone, and still to this day, the full story of my abuse.
So we're going to talk about Ellen, who actually sought support 6 months ago. Hi, Ellen. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for being brave.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Getting the word out.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about your experience here, how you came to find out about Marilyn's place and because she is, and you know, the kind of stuff that you've found here to help get you through, you know, everything you've been going through?
Yeah, well, Marilyn's place I found in a little ad in the Middletown Patch. And it sounded like a great place. I had been to places before, and I really didn't find them too nurturing and too, it was more like, you know, you're a victim. And I said to myself, well, you know what? I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this one time, you know, and see how it goes. And I met with Maureen and Lisa, and I tell you, the minute I walked in the door, I just said to myself, you know, I'm not sitting across from a person that's behind a desk. I'm not in a circle, okay, in folding chairs, and everybody's telling their story. It's a warm environment, non-judgmental. I told Maureen and Lisa my story, which I probably haven't told anyone, and still to this day, the full story of my abuse. But I was able to get my story out to her, and she was supportive, non-judgmental. She dealt with me in a loving way. She knew what I had been through and what she has gone through. So it's almost like when you're a survivor of abuse, you kind of, here at Marilyn's place, Maureen looks at the whole person as being, you know, but supporting in a holistic way. Now we need to educate men and women in even going as far as grammar school and high school. But what I see is positive affirmations here, moving forward.
Yeah, and that's one of the things about healing when you've been through so much trauma, emotional and mental trauma, is that you kind of have to reprogram your mind to think positive again and feel self-worth. Want to learn now the steps in order to reprogram your mind and feel better about yourself in order to move on and help other people.
100%.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Men see those messages too.
Yeah.
1 in 4. They see the messages that affect us in negative ways, and it kind of it makes men as a whole feel like we're all being blamed. You know, it's like that one rotten apple. Now I'm looking at this, and now everyone is blaming every man for being this way. It serves no purpose. It keeps both sides separated, and they never want to have that conversation because they both assume what the other side is thinking, and we're not. We don't hate men. We've had terrible experiences, and we want to be able to get over what I was saying was most of how we feel is rooted in shame, not in hatred. It's shame for what happened to us. We're blaming ourselves. We're calling ourselves. We're in this mindset. We have this narrative that we're stupid and we're gullible, and you know all these negative words. They come in. The women come in here, and we're like, no, you're enough. And my favorite saying we have on that wall is, it's no use going back to yesterday because I was a different person then. Yes, that moment changed me, and I'm a different person now, but I'm a better person, and I'm a little bit stronger in myself, and that's where it starts.
Yeah.
Marilyn's place, it's a place that you can no longer be silent. Find the right facilities, and if you're in New Jersey, this is the place you really want to come to.
That said, I mean, where can people find you? Two things. How can people who need assistance find you? And also, where can people who want to offer their services and really, dive in and help the best they can with this group of women, where can they find you and what can they do?
Well, we don't share the address out of
Which makes
respect
sense.
because we do have
Yeah.
women of domestic violence who come in.
Mhm.
So we don't share the address publicly, but we do have a website, becausesheis.org. It's a whole website and it tells you everything that we do. There's a calendar of the meetings and the events that go on here. And then they can just call the number. Our number is 962-3115, and that's a 732 area code.
Well, thanks for joining us on We Jane TV. I'm Elsie Hu.
And I'm Beth Tancredi.
Have a wonderful day.
Goodbye.